Alex, you ready?
Yeah.
I've got a story title here. That's all I have.
Yeah.
It's called The Pretend Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Please tell me that boyfriend is not named Steve. And then you can begin.
Not named Steve, no.
Perfect.
Anyway.
Go for it.
So I think at the time I was semi-recently single, maybe like a month, 2 months. I was at uni at the time, and we just come back from a night out at a club, and I was swiping on Tinder, as you do, and I matched with this girl, and almost her first message was, do you want to come round? And I was thinking, like, recently single, I was like, you know, it's this easy. It's this easy. I had no idea. You know, I was out of my, like, literally off my first girlfriend, late bloomer, I guess. So I was like, yeah, sure. She like lived on the same estate as me, so I made my way down. She told me to message her when I got outside, so I did. She came out. She goes like, can you step over to the side? I step over to the side. She looks me up and down, and I go, I'm a bit worried. I don't look like my dating pictures. She goes, no, you're perfect. I actually need to ask you something. My flatmate's boyfriend is around, and it's really, really awkward. So can you just pretend to be my boyfriend, or pretend that we're like seeing each other, and I'll let you stay over at the end of the night. And I was like, I don't know, maybe it was sunk cost fallacy, but I was like, yeah, sure, yeah, perfect. I went into her house. She carried on touching my leg and carried on like acting like we knew each other, but we barely even knew each other's names.
Is it the neighbor was sitting there? Flatmate was around?
Yeah, the flatmate and the boyfriend were sitting opposite me. We were sitting in the living room. We were sitting here, and those two were sitting there.
She was trying to pretend that he was her boyfriend while her flatmate and their boyfriend were sitting.
And then finish the story. Wow.
Yeah. So she kept on like she carried on doing these things where it was so obvious we didn't know each other, and I think everyone in the room did. So she would be like, oh babe, like we've known each other for so long, haven't we? And then she'd be like, oh, what do you study again? and all of these like weird things. Oh, tell them about what you study. And I was just like pretending, but her friend's boyfriend had some homemade alcohol that was in like a crushed up like lilt bottle. I think he was a Romanian guy. He said he bought it. He like made it. I don't know. Yeah, it was essentially moonshine. So I sat on the sofa and I like drunk it. I started like fading a bit in and out of consciousness. Well, I'd been out all night, so this was at like 3 a.m. after a night out. So I sat on the sofa, I was drinking this moonshine, sort of starting to fade a bit in and out of consciousness. Then the flatmate's boyfriend's friend came around, who was a drug dealer, and you know. We partook in a bit of the devil's lettuce, and I started phasing in and out of consciousness on her sofa. As she would like touch me and pretend that she knew me, I kind of became mobile again. I think at about 5 a.m.
And you have a blackout.
Yeah, I was blacking in and out. I was like there. I remember enough that I'm traumatized. So she was like, at the end of the night, the flatmate and her boyfriend left to do whatever they wanted to do. She invited me to come to her bedroom, and I said, fuck no. And I walked home as the sun rose over the estate that I lived in. At like 6 a.m.
Yeah.